Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. So as you guys can obviously see by the title of this video is titled How to Be Confident for Back to School. So as you guys all know, back to school season is around. You have all these back to school supply hauls on YouTube. You have back to school get ready with me's and all those types of things. But I'm doing a very untraditional school video on confidence, simply because I feel like school can be really tough sometimes. And it's very important to be confident in school. School is a place where you learn, you grow as a person, you become who you are. It prepares you for the rest of the world. So it's very important to gain confidence in that environment and just anywhere else in general. So, the first tip is to create your own definition of beauty. And the reason why I say that is because some people just see someone who's pretty and say, oh, they're beautiful. But that doesn't necessarily make them a good person. I feel like creating your own definition of beauty helps you to feel better about yourself. Like, for example, my definition of beauty is someone with a genuinely good heart who brings light into people's lives and makes them feel good and is very helpful. I can be that as a person. I can't do that, and I've done that before. And having that definition for myself helps me feel beautiful because I realize like I'm doing that, versus looking at things on social media and seeing girls with like that hourglass face and the big butts and big boobs and being like, oh, I don't look like them, so I must not be beautiful. That's not true. Just because you don't look like another pretty person doesn't make you not pretty. I feel like a lot of people do that simply because the world has defined what beauty is for them, but I feel like people should create their own definitions. And the second tip is to stop caring what people think about you. Simply because I feel like you have haters and you have supporters. I am selective when it comes to what I care about what people say. If you're someone like my family, my friends, my teachers, someone who's trying to build me up, if you give me constructive criticism, I will take it and try to better myself. But if you're a mean person, if you're a hater, if you're someone who's not really there for me, will I care? If you say something mean to me like, oh, you're fat, or oh, you're ugly, no, I will not care. I will not. Tip number 3 is don't compare yourself to others. If you see someone who's pretty, just because they're pretty doesn't mean you're not pretty. They can be pretty and you can be pretty at the same time. You can admire their beauty, but remember that just because they're beautiful doesn't mean you're not beautiful. Stop comparing yourself to others. That's not good. That's gonna break you down. Tip number 4 is learn what you can and what you can't change about yourself. There's this little thing, affirmation that you can say. I will put it somewhere because I don't have it with me right now. It's pretty. God, give me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. That's a little prayer you can say, and even if you don't believe in God, I still feel like it's good to say it because it does help you to better yourself. Pretty much like being able to change things you can't change and what you can't change. Like some people are a little heavy. They like being heavy. They like being curvy and they're like, I love that about me. And then there are other people who want to lose weight. You have the right to change what you can change about yourself, but for the things that you can't change, you have to learn to love those things and to accept them, because if you can never accept those things, then you can never fully love yourself. Which is why I think this step and this tip is really important. Tip number 5 is pretty basic. It's saying positive affirmations. I feel like whenever you can, you should just look in the mirror and you should tell yourself, I'm gorgeous, I'm smart. I hear a lot of people do things like saying, oh, I'm so stupid, why do I look so ugly, oh, my face. Instead of doing that, you should be saying the opposite, because the more positive feedback you put into your life, the better you feel about yourself. The more you say something good about yourself, the more you believe it, and then that helps you become more confident. 6 is look your best, feel your best. For example, I want to get rid of my acne, and whenever my skin is looking really good, I feel really good and I feel more confident. So if wearing makeup makes you feel good, it makes you look good, then that helps you be more confident. If wearing a certain style makes you look good, then that'll help you feel good and help you feel more confident. Just do things that make you feel good, and that just makes you feel more confident. Number 7 is to get out of your comfort zone. And the reason why I think that's important is because if you're always sheltered and you never go out of your comfort zone, you may not grow as much as you possibly could if you went out of your comfort zone. And also because going out of your comfort zone and trying to be outgoing every once in a while does help you grow as a person, helps you gain confidence. And then if you don't try out the scary things, then you always wonder, what if I did? Number 8 is to strive to be the best you can be. And I feel like that's really important. I feel like sometimes people don't give themselves enough credit for all their hard work. I feel like when you strive to be the best you can be and you do everything to the best of your ability, you definitely feel more confident because you realize that you're doing the work, you're putting in the hard time, that you got it, you're capable of doing anything you want to do. Number 9 is don't be a follower. No. And the reason I say don't be a follower is because followers never become leaders. I mean, some followers do become leaders. Actually, there are a lot of leaders who started out followers, but why I'm saying don't be a follower is because if you're always following people, then you'll always be looking to people to do this and that for you. And if people are always doing things for you, then you'll never do things for yourself, and you'll never get the courage and confidence to step out and try this, or try that, or do this, or do that. Try to be a leader, because at the end of the day, leaders always have to make the hard choices, and making the hard choices definitely help you to become more confident. And my last tip is really basic. It's just to smile. Like sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it. And smiling, like this, definitely helps you. See? When you smile, it lights up your face, and sometimes when you smile enough, you start to actually feel happy because of endorphins. And also when you smile, you just look prettier, and people like prettier, you look happier, and people love happy people. People are attracted to happiness. Now I know I'm giving you guys some awesome tips on how to be confident for back to school, but I want you guys to keep in mind that confidence does not come like this. You're going to have to work at it, you're going to have to build it up, you're going to struggle with it, but in the end it's all worth it. So good luck. I decided to do this video because I feel like confidence is really important. I hope that this video helped you grow as a person, And these tips that I'm giving you guys are things that have definitely helped me to grow as a person and to become more and more and more confident. After my freshman year of high school, I feel like I definitely did grow a lot as a person because of the different challenges that I went through. And I learned that confidence was very important because having confidence gives you the strength to try new things, to do other things, versus when you're not confident, sometimes you limit yourself and you put yourself in a bubble. And you say, this is my comfort zone, and then you're not doing anything else. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully you'll be back for another video.